Kojima is God.
I don't understand why that happened. Yeah, I know. I got you. Let's try. Check. 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 3. There it is. I don't know what happened. My settings like just reset. Like before I started streaming. That's because I set that up. I made sure that my mic was running moments before. But anyways, what was I saying before I couldn't figure out what was going on there? Okay, there we go. Okay, good. My controller's actually working. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm Chris, Pong Shot First, coming at you live this Saturday. Today we're playing one of my favorite games of all time, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. That's pretty much what I was saying, and also hope you all are having a good day. Hope you're having a good weekend. And welcome to the stream. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 2 HD edition. Yeah, I say let's just get into it. Reason why I'm playing this game, some of you may have heard, there's a remake of easily my favorite game of all time, Metal Gear Solid 3, coming out fairly soon. And I figured why not play the other Metal Gear Solid game that I consider one of my favorite games of all time. Okay. Can we not skip the intro sequence? I guess okay, we can't skip the intro sequence. I guess we'll just, there it is. Okay, you have to actually get to the intro sequence. They don't let you skip the Konami logo. Cool thing about the this HD edition, didn't realize they still kept in, a Hideo Kojima game. Nice of them to pay respect to the creator, you know, the artist that made this fantastic world. Shout out to Agent T. He was in the chat earlier. Had a couple of fun comments. That Metal Gear sure looks solid to me. That's a good one. Yeah, me too. Yeah, to me too. Yeah, it's me too. Okay. Anyway, that Metal Gear sure looks solid to me. That's pretty funny. Shout out to Agent T. Shout out to Jude for being here and telling me that they couldn't hear me. Sorry I was late, but I had driving school. That's awesome. Hope that's going well. Yeah, we can't hear you. Hey, voice. Okay, well, that must be when I figured out my mic situation. Anyway, I'd say let's get into it. Well, actually, quick housekeeping things. Number one, glad to be back, but also number two, I was in San Diego Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, and it was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Met some cool people. Saw a lot of cosplays. I have a couple of things. Oh, you know, I didn't have a photo prepared, but you know, whatever. Firstly, I got this this edition of the Scott Pilgrim versus the World graphic novel, fully in color, also signed, I don't know if you could see that, by Brian Lee O'Malley, the author of that. Additionally, I got this. This is the full run of what was it called again? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, it was a run of comics written by the original Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson, and also signed, if you can see that right there, by Amy Jo Johnson, of whom I met. But I don't have a prepared photo, and I'm sorry about that. So that's my story for a couple weeks ago when I went to San Diego Comic-Con, which is a lot of fun. I wish I could have wish y'all could have came with me, but yeah, maybe another time. Okay, so let's actually just get to the game. New game. We're gonna do the full thing. We're gonna do the tanker plant, baby. So there are two scenarios in this game. There's the tanker, and then there's the plant. And you can play either one individually, or you can play them both in one straight shot, which is how the game should be enjoyed. Trying to think of what difficulty do I want to pick. I don't remember how hard this game can be. Let's just go with normal. Just not a fair drink. I'm gonna go with radar type 1 because I feel like that's the one I always pick. I feel like when playing this game back in the day, I probably played it on easy mode quite often. But hey, why not pick normal?
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
So this intro, this little cutscene intro, is probably one of the coolest cutscene intros in video game history, in my opinion. So cool, in fact, that when I bought my first PlayStation 2, and was playing this in the living room of my childhood home, my mom came in and started watching, sat on the couch and started watching the cutscene, and she thought it was a movie. She thought it was like real life, live action movie. Which, at the time, 2001, 2002, this was very impressive, I will say. Maybe if you're not wearing your glasses, you'd be like, oh man, maybe we're rewatching. This thing looks great. But no, man. It's a PlayStation 2 game. Of course, this is the HD version. It looks, actually looks pretty good. Because even like PS2 graphics on a CRT television still looked very impressive for the time. But at any rate, I'm just excited to play this game. It's been a while since I played it. So actually, that reminds me, 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago, New Year's Eve, I started playing this game, but I continued a save file that I had started. I'd started like months earlier, maybe even a year earlier, and then I decided to just finish the game that day for New Year's Eve. Celebrate the New Year, and I don't know. This is probably one of the best ways to spend my New Year's, if I'm being honest, playing one of my beloved games. I have you know, this was like the follow-up to the smashing hit Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. So people were dang excited for this thing to come out. And like to see Solid Snake one more time, again, in these hugely better graphics, and there's better game mechanics, and it was just a big leap from the original to this one, and it was still very, very good, although Hideo Kojima did make an interesting change that a lot of people were kind of upset about, but I think most of us still agree that it's still a fantastic game, even though that change was a little jarring, I will say. Director of motion design, So Toyota.
Oh boy, He's right on schedule.
Let me know if the game volume is too high. I want to make sure we're mixed properly here. Hope people can join in. Also, how about that thumbnail? Anyone have any thoughts on the thumbnail that was made for this video, for this stream? I'm okay with it. I mean, it's it could have taken a little bit more time to kind of refine the details. There's our boy, Solid Snake, David Hayter.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Hey, there
I'm
he
at the
is.
sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Kept you waiting. Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
I
Kept
must
you
have
waiting,
overused
huh?
it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
So I'm gonna be quiet through most of the codec conversations.
The mission objective is to make a
cutscenes.
visual
Just
confirmation of the new
put that,
Metal
make sure
Gear
we're
being
aware of that.
transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Yep, there's a cool cutscene.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about
I
it.
wouldn't doubt
The
it.
military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Yeah, these Spetsnaz guys don't mess
Probably
around.
under cavalry.
So I got right to work.
What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
Snake noting the gun. Always.
You're pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Russians?
You
They're
sure?
after Metal Gear.
No Marine barber
They're
touched
playing
that
solid
head there.
enough. Okay. I love the puns. Keep them coming.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
I'll be a Russian guy.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
Okay. So those of you who don't know, Kojima games, there
We need
are
to
a
get a
lot of
fix on who they
cutscenes.
are.
So
Judging by
that's
their
what this stream is
transport,
going to
aren't
be.
they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright. So, welcome to Metal Gear Solid 2. I haven't played this game in a while, so allow me to get acquainted with the controls. Hey, Major. Hey, Major. Get some more food in here. I want nuggies. Okay. That's my best Snake impression. Oh, this guy has like a binoculars or something, so I'm just gonna duck down while he's like walking around up there. Might be a good idea to take him out. Okay, so this game controls a little bit weird, and oh, he does have binoculars. Okay, this game does control a little bit weird. It was made in 2001, so you know, just bear with me. Okay. So this guy's gonna pop around the corner. You're gonna see me doing a lot of tranquilizations, you know, shrinking soldiers so I can avoid conflict as much as possible.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go.
You're
if
pretty
you need
good.
to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Cool. I love the in-game instructions on how to play the game, especially because they're like, use the action button, you know, and it's interesting. I will say that. Okay. Huh. Water was shutting off of me in a weird way. Oh. I'll just put this back here. Like how he looked around, like he's like, oh, I didn't mean to break it. Alright, so now we're inside of the tanker. Remember to be quiet. So, this type of game, soldiers and or, yeah, soldiers, enemies, or whatever can, like, hear your footsteps and such, so, you know, if you gotta be a little bit careful running around. M9 bullets. Oh yeah, that's Kojima did like to put in like just posters of models and, you know, sexy ladies throughout the game. Yeah, so just be aware of that. Fun thing about this one though, and let's see. Did you hear that? Did you hear that sound? Hold on. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll uncover Easter eggs as I remember them. That's one. Okay. Also, so the thing, shooting in first person in this game is a little bit awkward because you have to hold down RB, then you hold down X to pull out your weapon, using the left stick to aim, and then you let go to fire. So it's a little involved to shoot things in this game. I'm just gonna leave that guy out because he's not hurting anyone. I don't think there's any other sentries that will walk through there. This is Hitman before Hitman was a thing. Well, kind of, right? So wait, Hitman, when did Hitman come out? I think the original came out before... I forget when the original came out. This game came out in 2001. So you might be right. It depends on when the first or second one came out, because I know Hitman 2, the original from the PlayStation 2, that was I'm just gonna trank these guys. Ooh. I think there's one more dude. No, it's just these two dudes. There's one dude downstairs. That's what it is. But yeah, it's kind of like Hitman. I mean, you don't have to kill people. That's the thing. You can actually get through this whole game, but I guess it's like stealth infiltration. There's really no disguises, I'd say. Okay, so engine room.
Raven.
First Metal Gear was 1993. First Hitman was 2000. Okay, I guess you're right. Okay, there we go. And then, even then, like if you're going with the 3D Metal Gear games, Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1 was like 98 or 90, yeah, right around there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Also, check it out, little Vulcan Raven cameo. He's firing his little Vulcan cannon. That's funny. Alright. Alright, well right now we're just like checking stuff out. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Little jump scare for you, a little 2001 jump scare. Alright, we don't need to be down in the engine room right now, but I think we need to go upstairs before anything else. So, what are we gonna do? Hopefully these guys are still knocked out. Looks like they are. We're gonna go... Can't go that way. We're gonna go this way. So watch. Here's another cool... Here's another cool mechanic introduced in this game.
Freeze.
You can hold people up. This is like an early version of like of later games where you can hold people up, and then I guess in later games you can ask them for information. This one you can kind of shake them down. You can intimidate them into like kind of shimmying, and they'll drop certain items. It's pretty neat. I just want to shoot them though. I don't really care to do that, at least in this playthrough. I mean, maybe I'll explore it another time. Okay, that door is locked. If we continue upstairs. A surveillance camera. Oh, let's see what happens if I call Otacon.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
Okay, so I don't have any chaff. Pretty sure I don't have any chaff. A stun grenade, and I have my M9. So, next best thing is to just shimmy out of its field of view, and we're good. And I believe, yep, chaff grenade. There we go. So there's some chaff that you can use later in case can't be bothered to get out of the way. I mean, not what's it called? Stay out of the field of view of the security camera. You can just throw some chaff and it'll, you know, throw in some electronic interference and the camera won't be able to see ya. Anyway, now we're going on to Deck D, Cruise Quarters. I'm gonna press pause for a moment. At least you use a tranquilizer, even though the gun looks like a Beretta 92 with a silencer. I mean, that's essentially what it is. It's a Beretta 92F with a silencer, but modified to shoot tranquilizer rounds. It's been proven that doesn't work. There's really no way to modify a Beretta 92 into firing tranquilizer rounds. Or at least, yeah, I don't know, at least in the efforts that have been tried have not worked. So, anyway, just getting some more ammo while these guys are just dead at the table. Good lord. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, there's a dude there. Let's see if I can... Oh, let's listen to Otacon here.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
So Otacon just filled us in with some other features. Oh, Jesus. Some other features of this game which are kind of cool. Agent T is going to a festival tomorrow as a birthday gift. Dude, that's awesome. What kind of festival? Music festival? What's going on? Also, if you're going, who are you gonna go see? That's my question. All right, let's see here. So I'm gonna wait for this guy. He is still out of my field of view. Knock him out. So a cool thing in this game, more features. So like the usual method that Otacon was talking about, is you can pull out the old cigarettes and the smoke will fill in where the beams are. But of course it hurts you, so don't smoke, kids. It's not good for you. All right, so now I'm gonna crawl underneath where the beams are. Oh, the other thing that you could do, actually, let me go back under. Be careful of the beams. That's an instant game over. Don't want to blow up any Semtex. All right. Here we go. So what else you can do is you can let off or shoot a round into that fire extinguisher, and then I guess the cloud from the fire extinguisher will expose the laser sensors in these sensors here. I think the fire extinguisher also is making Snake sneeze, which is something pretty cool. This game rules. All right. Elden Wild Festival translates to Elven Forest. Elden Wild Festival. Elden Forest Festival. going with my mom, and just gonna be a nerd festival with concert, movie, music, okay. That's really cool, man. Dude, I'm a little bit jealous. It sounds like a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy yourself out there, man. Also, a cutscene. This game is, again, I'm not sure if anyone here has played a Kojima game, Hideo Kojima game, but it's cutscene the video game, especially Metal Gear Solid 4, which is a fantastic game still. But still, you sit down for a gaming session and you watch like a 30-minute cutscene, and then you're like, oh, well, it's time for me to go to bed, but that was a great movie. Cutscene? What did scene do to you? By the way, this game is just a movie. You're not wrong. But it's one of my favorite, if I'm being 100% honest.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
It's funny. Playing this game is just exactly like, just going to point A to point B, exactly what you need to do to complete the game, leads to the least amount of gameplay. So it's like, if you want to get through this game quickly, you definitely can. It's just that you won't actually play a game as much as you would if you were taking your time. Anyway, it's a movie. The game's a movie.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Fun fact, fastest speedrun of this game was 1 hour, 25 minutes, 11 seconds. I've never beaten it that quickly, but I have beaten this game very quickly when I was playing it a lot back in my early teens. I think when I was 12 and 13 years old, I played this game non-stop.
Hands over your head, now!
And I got pretty quick at beating it. I think my best time was like
Toss your gun overboard.
maybe a couple of hours, or a little bit less than a couple of hours. I might have been a pretty good speedrunner back before speedrunning was a thing back in 2002.
Show your
Well,
face.
I mean, speedrunning probably was a
We're
thing
all
back
the
in
same.
2002, but
Who are you?
I probably had a pretty decent time for that time.
We are nomads.
By the way, that's Olga
Wanderers.
Brulukovich. She's pretty cool.
I said don't move.
I used to know this scene, like all the cutscenes dialogue by heart, and I would just recite it along. Jeez.
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. There. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Some emotional damage or trauma or physical damage. We do meet her daughter eventually, like in
Not too
2
shabby,
games.
is it? New York, I mean.
Emotional damage, all of that. Yeah, you're probably right though. It's gotta be something.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
So that honestly was like a pretty cool cutscene, I will say. Ugh! I'm gonna go ahead and take out this searchlight. Damn, she just like... Okay. I missed.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
Steak is just Neo's grandson. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this is basically the Matrix.
My family. We've shared everything. All the bad and all the good. I have no one. Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Ah, jeez. Her little drive-by move is always pretty impressive. Hold on, I'm bad at this fight, especially because I haven't played it in a while. Give me a few seconds, guys. So, during the fight normally, she will, oh my god, she will like use like that searchlight and, oh jeez, and that tarp to kind of like obstruct your vision, or like make it difficult. She's like the first Ocelot fight. Oh my god, you suck. I suck. I'm dying. Oh god. Snake is Snake. Oh god, Snake. Come on, pop out. Oh my god. Great timing, Christopher. I'm gonna lie down for a little while. So I can hopefully heal a little bit. I'm just gonna heal. I'm just gonna use a ration. Okay. She's about to throw a grenade at me. Now she's like sluggish like hell because she's has like 8 horse tranquilizers. Oh my god. It hurt. Jeez. So there we go. Okay, so that was Olga. Good timing. Hey, lights out. Defeat Olga Gurlukovich. Achievement. I wish Hitman had these kind of boss battles. Hitman had some boss battles, like in the early games from the PlayStation 2 era. Is that Jennifer Hale doing a Russian accent? Yes, it is actually. Nope, that's someone else. I was just yes-anding you, Jude. Yeah. Oh no, the father will not be happy. I can see an antagonist already. Well,
Cypher.
you'd think that, right? Also, yep, that was a drone before drones were a thing.
Under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gurlukovich.
Gurlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Trick question. You must do.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake.
Different crew.
There's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was E.E.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her E.E.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After
New
I got
game,
the tip,
do
I
one
did
push-up
break
every
into the
time they say
Pentagon
Metal
system
Gear.
to get confirmation.
I might just do that.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a
Maybe
9mm,
squats.
just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Yeah,
Blaze
maybe
too
one
much
squat
racket
for
with that
every
thing.
I hear you.
time they say Metal Gear. Maybe starting now. Another fun thing about this game, you can definitely continue to shoot Olga Grukovich in the face with tranquilizer darts, and she'll keep them in her face.
What are you doing?
But Otacon doesn't
How
like
could you
it.
shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
No. So yeah, you can do that. But of course, Otacon does not agree with Snake's antics in that situation. So one other quick note: nowhere on this map where Sleeping Olga is can you find ammo for this gun. So you can't kill her. I'm sure if there was if you were somehow able to kill her, then it would just result in a game over. You know, that's what I imagine would happen. Which, speaking of which, actually, before I do that, I want to check something up here. Very doubtable, but I know there's like a special item or something on one of these little platforms here. I just want to double check. Oh, there's something. Thermal goggles. Okay. I think in future playthroughs or like secondary playthroughs of this of the tanker level, there is actually a suppressor for the USP, the handgun that I just picked up, that can fire live rounds instead of just tranquilizer rounds, and you know, gives you an option to use a little more lethal force. All right, so we got this guy. It's popping out. Nope, missed. All right, well, I hit him in the ribs. He's gonna probably knock out in just a couple seconds. There it is. All right, so I'm trying to remember. Okay, trying to remember. There we go. That's the action button. How to do certain things like dragging a body, or dragging him around, and of course you can drop him like that, and more M9 bullets. Sweet. Good, because I was running a little bit low. Now I have a wet box. I have a wet box that I can use to hide in. I think it's a little more flimsy than a regular box because it's wet. Yeah, we got the wet box. And we got USP ammo. Now we can go back outside and kill Olga. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. But now I got a gun. I can fight back against oppression. And people I don't agree with. Oh, who's that? Oh, shit. Okay, got him before the radio. Uh-oh. Gonna run. So if you leave the area before the backup unit gets there... Uh-oh. If you leave the area before the backup unit gets there... Then yeah, you avoid getting an alert phase, right? Alright, so now, what am I doing? I think I want to go back down a couple floors and get down to the Get down to the lower deck. I think that's what I want to do right now. Alright. But hey, just witnessed the... Uh-oh. Witnessed what getting almost caught would be like. Dude barely touches his radio, and then his handler...
Freeze.
And his handler sent out the investigation unit to go check out what's going on. Because he didn't get any response. Am I going the right way? I have no idea where I'm going, if I'm being honest now. Okay, so I believe this way. Yes. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oops. Got that one on the move. He probably has a scheduled check-in on the radio that he may be late for now that I knocked him out. But let's just go downstairs before that can happen. Well, real quick before we do that, this game was so cool because it was the first game that had like breakable stuff like this. You know, just like the bottles of booze, the wine glasses, you know. And then other things like, what else? Let's shoot this here bucket of ice. Look at that, dude. I don't know. This game in 2001 was like one of the coolest things in the world. And look, you just shoot the magazine on the ground, shoot the magazine again. Goes to a different page. Well, actually, that one didn't, but. Anyway, dude, I don't know. It's just, this game is so dang cool. You have no clue, you young people. Or maybe you might have an idea. I don't know. I'm just being mean. But yeah, what I'm saying is I really do enjoy this game. I've enjoyed this game since it came out in 2001. And I will enjoy this game for the rest of my life. Okay, let's see here. So this is interesting. This is like multiple levels, and then there are guards running around everywhere. You know, probably take this guy out. Oh, that dude has his binoculars and he's checking something out. I think we'll have to go check out what he was looking at. Okay, let's see. I wonder... Okay, so I'm gonna hop down here. I am right outside his field of vision. I don't see how he can't see me, but he couldn't. So, all right, I probably could have used my time up there to take out other people on the other side of the engine room here, but I'm gonna use the box. What's in the box? Okay. So that guy, this guy right here, he was looking at something with his binoculars inside of an engine room, which is an odd behavior. Let's actually see if there's anything that we could take a look at. Let's see. Well, I took a photo. Aha! Dude had a poster set up across the engine room. That's hilarious. Okay, so next here. There's a guy down there that I don't need to bother with because I'm already up here. But this game is pretty interesting.
Freeze.
If you get this game can get pretty interesting with the different ways, the creativity that you can implement into, you know, sneaking around, getting past the enemies here. And I like that they give you the option to use the tranquilizer gun, because like even without the tranquilizer gun, you could potentially get through the entire game without killing anybody. You know, you could just like choke people out, knock them out, or like beat them up with like fists.
We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
I'm gonna knock him out just because I can. Also, I'm not sure if he, what's it called? that's hilarious. I have a poster of a lady on one side, and then a poster of like her back. You know, just the back of her head. That's hilarious. Okay, back to. I forgot about that. It's so funny. Hello. It's okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. This game. Okay. Anyway, back to. Forgot about that one. All right. So here we are. Some more sensors. C4. Oddcon's gonna let us know.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
So, kind of cool that they essentially tell you what you need to do. It would be neat if like you had to figure it out, you know? I'm pretty sure maybe there are some gamers who did figure it out back in the day, but is that well? I'm essentially now firing live rounds at several bundles of plastic explosive. Oh, god damn it! I forgot.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Well, I was glad I was able to show you that because the game over, like, check it out. It's the original game over screen from Metal Gear Solid 1, which is pretty cool. Kojima trolled us hard with this game. Like, they were like, oh hell yeah, it's gonna be a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 1, and it's gonna be exactly like everything we remember. Do I have a snake thing?
Metal Gear. You're pretty good. Kept you waiting.
Kojima is God.
I mean, I guess the closest one I have is Who.
I love Japan.
There's I Love Japan. Okay. So yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, good. So that sensor was for these. So that control unit was for these sensors right here. This next sensor. And also I should have paid attention. Still funny. I should have paid attention to the old red light on the top of the sensors. So now this is this one. So it clears that up because we can walk a little bit further. Oh, check this out. You can also shoot this flower, and it fills in there with flour, and I can see the lasers. And there's one last control unit. It's hard to see, but it's right there. Perfect. All right. Snake! Miyazaki and Kojima are the best game developers. Change my mind. I won't change your mind. They are like some of the best game developers. Kojima being one of my personal favorites. Played all his games so far.
Bridge checkpoint passed.
That's not 100% true.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
Cool.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
There's, I don't remember if there's anything kind of neat or cool in this hallway. Uh-oh. I'm not alone. Very cool how they... Okay. Oh, there's a dude coming in here. Just jamming out on his headphones. Also, it looks like they're gearing us up Making sure we have plenty of rations and everything. This guy's just falling asleep, so... Make sure we have all our ammo, plenty of rations. I believe this is the door. Me when I heard Metal Gear themes. Nice. The dude with, yeah, the dude with the headphones. I know what you mean. What is this? USP ammo? M9 ammo, which I have. I could use a little bit more of. Now, I'm not going for a full non-lethal playthrough. I mean, although as of up to this point, I haven't really been killing anybody. But that's about to change. Actually, do I have any stun grenades? I do have at least one stun grenade, which I might use in this next little fight. Actually, matter of fact, oh wait, hold on. Alright, it's fine. Apparently there's one setting in this game that a lot of people who like are serious about this game will set up for how your inventory works that I've never used, and I just use the equip, unequip, but there's one where you can switch back to the last item that you had, and that tends to be pretty useful. At least from what I've seen. I never use it either way. So, what are you gonna do though? Metal Gear Pacifist Run. I mean, let me know if you want me to do a pacifist run. I can do it. I've done it before. It's actually okay. It is hard though. It is a hard run to do, especially one particular boss fight. Nah, genocide run like like an Undertale. Hell yeah, let's do it. The genocide run is definitely easier.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
Is Sans at the end? Yes, he is.
The lift is also under our control.
You're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
This dude has perception at 10.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit.
He has level 20 perception, this guy in the hallway that's looking our way.
Yes, sir.
Not that guy. He's on the phone.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
This guy, perception, level 20 perception. Sneak 100, perception 2. That's Snake. This guy has perception 100.
Who was there?
Yep. It didn't even see me! Shit. Okay, let me, remember how to friggin' fight in this game, dude. Did I drop the... Shit. I dropped the stun grenade. Cool. I stunned one dude. Okay, let's actually get the stuff. Oh, they threw a grenade. That guy's about to throw another grenade. Oh, I only have 2 bullets left. And a flashlight on the gun. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad.
Metal Gear. You're pretty good.
Play Papyrus theme in the places of battle music. Okay. Man, I wish I saw that before I started that. Ooh, I wonder. I mean, I'd have to just like play it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. YouTube. But bone something.
Who goes there?
I thought I was typing.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Bone to her cell.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Did the guy just action roll in? He did earlier. Oh, by the way, that's Ocelot. We remember him, don't we? Bro, is that Arthur Morgan?
Snake, are you in
Yes.
yet? Have you made it to the holds?
Also true.
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
My mic is still working, right?
Current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Yeah, it's still working. Okay.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Okay. Sorry.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really.
Fact check.
Look, all you have to do
Jude,
is stand
fact check
in
on
front
that.
of the machine and push
Is
the
that a
action
thing
button.
people can
The
do
app will
with computers?
automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves.
I don't hear nerds.
But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Okay, so this next part is purely just sneaking around. Do you do anything to draw attention to yourself? Pretty quick and embarrassing game over. Taken prisoner by the United States Marine Corps. Oh, could be worse.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
There's like one... There's like... Oh yeah, you gotta be aware of these little platforms because they make noise when you walk over them. There's at least one little Easter egg thing that I want to check out while I'm in here. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. Yeah, the 20 people getting alerted is it's a great sound. Yeah, it's stinking again. Oh, no.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications.
Alright, so this group is only one projector.
So do a number of rogue
Let's
states.
see. Probably the easiest way to go about this would be to
deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the
very
US's
carefully.
nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
It's also
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition
I'm
from the
gonna
Navy is an
be as
undeniable
careful as
fact.
possible and just like
There's a lot of pressure from
crawl
Navy
by
brass,
this guy.
especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player.
Right.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy. This weapon will
What happens if you
all
run in
other
front of the
Metal Gears
projector? Do they see the snake-shaped shadow? Yes, they
Nations building
do.
up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy.
In this room-
in light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
The projectors are constantly changing back, and then they're all like just shifting their attention to the correct screen, which is a.
We, the Marine
I don't know who
Corps,
designed
play a central
this
role in
or
its
who
military affairs.
who is in charge of this room, but they are incredible. It's very inefficient and kind of mean to these soldiers. There's no reason for this to work. All right. Fun thing though is that we press the action button.
There's the program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear
We can move them myself.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a door. In the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance
Like, all right,
of
some
aircraft
chick.
carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think.
It's
gentlemen.
hilarious.
Always bear that in mind.
Oh, now it's two women.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
Oh my
It
god.
cannot be more different in nature.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake!
Such a classic.
You're pretty good.
Oh my god. I almost forgot about that one.
This weapon
Glad I
will
remembered.
render all other Metal Gears
Alright, now let's play this game for real.
Nations building up their
That was a
own Metal Gear
long
force
little,
will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance
Easter egg.
spelled out by Ray.
Alright. So, well, while we're here, might as well just do this. Oh, it doesn't actually show a shadow, but okay, it just gets it caught.
Snake, respond! Snake!
Women
Snake!
cubed. Woman to the second power. Yes, there are two women. I love it so much. This game is the best, and it rules so hard. Anyway, that's enough of that. Ah, come on, man. Oh, I almost bumped into that guy's foot. Alright, I'm just gonna...
The shift in the balance of power will
gonna
mean
wait.
a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Just gonna wait until they change the projector. I could have changed it myself, but we'll wait for it to change on its
cannot be more
own.
different in nature from the
Good
Navy.
job, men.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of
Also,
nuclear
do not run
proliferation.
on this platform because it will clank clank.
It is a fact that
And
players in
then-
favor of such a policy are attempting to
store here.
derail our own way. But I promise you, you're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
I wish I could. Yeah. I wish I could put some reverb on that. That'd be really cool.
It is my greatest wish
Anyway,
never
back
to
to
have
what
my
we're doing.
overhead
So, we're gonna log
experience
into
the
this
horror.
node here, or this this computer, this little access port, whatever you want to call it. It's a computer. Loading MGX. And it's gonna put in this little thumb drive, so Otacon can remote into this little PC here. I don't know if I need to like access the computer first and then go get the photos and re-access the computer. I think that's the order of operations here. Probably could just get the photos first, but I need to take photos of Metal Gear. But you know, what are you gonna do? Think that Snake likes Metal Gears? He might. I feel like I owe a few squats or push-ups or whatever we decided to do here. Sprite version 2.21. Meet Old Gears. Meet El Gears.
So, any codec
Spanish for
moments
the
from you,
gears.
Snake? Okay, first up. Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again?
Oh, I should have taken some photos.
Okay, last one's coming up. Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people. We need 4
So you can use the camera to take photos at a few things before you get here, and then he'll have like a few different reactions for what's it called, or whatever you're taking a photo of. And as a matter of fact, there's a couple things in here
As a soldier, I know
that let's see.
Good.
Yeah, there's a few spots in here where you can take.
Must be Terrence. Let's do a little stretching.
Oh
shall
god,
we?
they're gonna do some stretches.
Left.
Ah, dang it. Ah, Jesus Christ, okay. Meet El Gears. He might get hungry. Okay, that might be the case.
Snake, respond!
What was I saying? There are a couple things in this little, in this hangar where the Metal Gear is that, yeah, it's exactly what that sounded like. The Otacon will react to some kind of interesting things that I, oh, it saved my photos, good. Okay.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Good.
Okay.
You must be Terrence. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
I'll let them do their stretches.
Right. Down. Right.
So he'll do this where it's like, hey, y'all look tense, let's do some stretches, and they're just like stretching their neck, and he's like instructing them on doing their stretches, which is an interesting thing to do during a essentially a briefing. But then also he'll do some random like things to try to catch you, or just or like a drill of like intruder in the back, and then they'll all like, huh. It's like I was just trying to keep guys on your toes. But yeah, kind of funny. Okay, let's see. We need the Marine Corps logo. I could have went on the other side. I didn't need to run all the way over here.
good.
Alright, cool. Let's just run on back. Get this over with.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest
Manta Rays don't have stingers. That's the other thing.
We never have before.
Oh, jeez. Action button. Can Snake scratch too? Stretch too? Easter egg if he stretches too. What? Stretches? Like how? Oh, like, okay. Sorry, because I was talking about the Marines doing the stretches.
Looks like I have your photos
I don't
now.
think I don't
Let's
think you
take a
can.
look. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Like, I feel like I'm starting a lot of thoughts and I
The next one
do not
is...
finish them because I get distracted very easily.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Sweet. I just heard news. Power Rangers are in Fortnite. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I might play Fortnite again just to go get some skins or whatever.
And the next one is...
And the Halo sword, also pretty cool.
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Thanks, Otacon.
So, what's the last one gonna be? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines,
I have to drop
will lead
1K
the charge
V-Bucks
into
for
a
the
new
sword.
world order
Oh my
with
god.
Metal Gear Ray.
I haven't played that game
That
in
is
so
all.
long.
Dismissed.
I can't be bothered to just buy stuff like that. I mean, I paid for, like, what's it called, the season pass, and I unlocked all the skins you could unlock for that particular season. But I'm not buying just the thing, you know what I mean? Or battle pass, that's what I meant. Battle pass exclusive. I mean, how much actual dollars is 1,000 V-Bucks though?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Oh, this next cutscene is pretty
Gift
long.
of the
Just
silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a
letting you
good
know.
officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
V-Bucks ain't that bad.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Okay. That's enough of that.
What do you want?
Yes.
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do?
Just testing
steal
something
this
out.
thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
For some reason I couldn't hear that though, but I was playing on the stream. That's interesting. Steel, no metal. There's a lot going on in this cutscene. There's
Nobody move. Understood.
Marines, the Marine commander, a Spetsnaz commander, Revolver Ocelot, who is just a rogue agent. No one knows what he's doing. He doesn't either.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Yeah, seriously. Well, okay.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Okay, he did just threaten the integrity of the ship with bombs. Alright, now Spetsnaz operatives, soldiers, or whatever. Oh, it's like a Mexican standoff.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Let's see.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezhinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold
I'm just gonna
War
let this
ended,
cutscene
my
play
home
real
was
quick.
bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
I think their main advantage is that they lined the entire hull with like plastic explosives.
Is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot?
Double
When did you
cross.
turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I
Slept
abandoned
with.
her during the Cold War.
Yes.
Metal Gear only has room for one. Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Arthur Morgan. Got a plan.
You're pretty good.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Yep.
Traitorous dog!
Colt Single Action Army. Yep, big plot twist. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Not sure if Kurlukovich was the main antagonist here. It's kind of not even Ocelot, if I'm being honest.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
So he looks like Hosea. Yeah, that might be. I can see it.
Don't let him get away!
Man, these Marines can't shoot. Oh, the gun. Okay. My bad. By Grid Black and Yeah, they're like stormtroopers. Oh, here we go. Here's another incredibly cool, awesome part of this game.
Brothers! It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
So it makes perfect sense, right? He grafted Liquid Snake's arm onto himself.
The price of physical prodigy.
And therefore is
Few more
possessed
years and
by
you'll be
his
another dead
ghost.
Clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's on. Kojima is God.
Yep. Yep. Ghost of, makes very sense. Like I said, movie science. Yes. Well, movie / video game science. Isn't Olga dead? You know, maybe she might be. I don't remember. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna step away from the desk, but it's literally just cutscenes from here. Right back.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Just in time. Okay, so still going. Wow, I did quite a few things while I stepped away from the desk, and the cutscene still continued. game science isn't sciencing enough. Yes, well, it is. It's doing its job. It's really carrying the plot. You know? So you just have to accept that I was like 12 years old, 11, 12 years old when I first played this game. And to me, it was super cool. Didn't care about the game science. I might have been too young to play this game. Now that I'm thinking about it. What are you gonna do? Right. I like Revengeance. You know, I never played
at the location we discussed.
Revengeance, and I feel like I need to.
I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was
Maybe I'll just do a run of Metal Gear Solid. We'll play this one, we'll play Delta, we'll play 4.
I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold.
Like 4, then Revengeance, then 5.
Mr. President.
Why not? Let's just watch a movie and barely play a video game for the next several months. All right. We're going to go ahead and save. New data. Yes. Normal. So hour, 23 minutes, 57 seconds to beat the tanker. Not bad. Not bad. There's somebody apparently who can beat the full game in that time, so. Okay, I don't know if everyone was able to read that. I forgot there was...
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime,
making the mother of all stream series is can't fret over every game. Yeah. I don't know, are you referencing something there? Oh, either way.
Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group.
Study more driving school. Okay, man. Well, you go do that. And hope it goes well. And I'll see you next time. I'll probably be on for a little while. Not too much longer, though. Alright, have a good one, Agent T. Thank you for being here.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA.
Bye.
Rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
I feel like I wanna... I don't know.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
I'll probably go to about 2
two mission
o'clock.
objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
So people may, you may have noticed that this snake here sounds a little bit different. And if you're looking at his hair from underneath the mask, his hair is white.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is
snake
also conducting a rescue
aged?
operation.
Is this this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Yeah, these are all the thoughts I had when I first played this game and first got to the tanker. Or first got to the plant.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks
The
like
big
there
shell.
are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody
So they're
sees
trickling
you.
in little
If you
hints
need to,
here. If you're not
contact me by
completely
codec.
already convinced
The
that it's
frequency
definitely
is
not Solid Snake.
140.85.
But they're throwing in lots
When
of
you
little
want to
hints.
use
He's
the
changing
codec,
his code name.
push the
He's now
back button.
Raiden. His
When we
sounds
need to
different.
reach
His
you,
hair
contact
looks different
you.
from underneath the
codec
mask.
will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make
Okay,
your way to
still
the upper
got
section
stuff
of the
to
big
say?
shell.
Okay.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't
So
far
good.
removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch
I
first.
feel like I haven't played the game in like 20 minutes.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
That's gonna be the common... Oh, cool. First-person view with the goggles on. It's gonna be the most common thing I talk about when I'm playing this game. It's like, oh, it's this cutscene is so long and I haven't played in a long time. Got him. Oh, right, I have nothing. I have nothing on me. Okay, so I guess next step here, we're gonna go ahead and... Did we just hear someone get beat up in the hallway here? Man, what happened to that guy?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
I like all the ties that they're making to the first game. Shadow Moses. Like, even, like, Raiden's general shape is, it's different. It's different than, Solid Snake. But yeah, lots of hints that this is probably not Solid Snake you know and love. As a matter of fact, okay. You see, okay. we all know who that is. It's pretty apparent. And again, maybe you're still not catching on, and you're like, huh, I wonder who the heck that was.
That's not a possibility.
Man, Snake's looking weird. Like you still don't get it.
Job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say
nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
This game is ridiculous.
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
I mean, I don't think that's colored blue. That's really just a gray thing. Hey, Sherry.
The nanomachines in your body will
I
take
love
care of the
Japan.
security
I also love
clearance
Japan.
and
Welcome to
allow
the stream.
you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain
Welcome
consciousness.
to the stream.
If they
Good
spot
having you.
you,
Hope you're doing
you
well.
won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
I love Japan.
Okay, cool. So, in this little cargo area, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the node while these guys are knocked out. What's Colonel Willis got to say?
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are
Got
professionals
evacuated for
with
safety.
memory,
Oh yeah.
so they certainly
Oh,
won't let
shoot.
their
I
own
hope
equipment be
everything's
used against them.
hope everything's fine. You know, with all the evacuation and stuff going on
How
up
am I
there.
supposed to procure weapons?
How's Jackie
Find
doing?
the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Maybe I don't have to let every codec message play. I just been doing it because it's fine. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it right now, but I don't have to let all of them play. There's some information for some little conversations that don't need to hear, especially the ones that are just telling you how to play the game. Also, that's a hell of a login right there that he just got shocked to hell. We're gonna call ourselves Pong. I wonder if I could spell the whole thing. See if we can get a space. Pong shot. I might be able to do it. First. Dude, I could do the whole thing. Pong shot first. Yes. Perfect. Okay, birth date. It's interesting that it doesn't let you select the year in this HD version, but I'll just put my birthday. January 3rd. Nationality? The United States. Absolutely. Other countries' opinions of America may not be very great right now, but I still love my country. Okay? I'm just saying that. I don't really care for the current administration, but who does these days? Anyway, besides the point, I love my country. Go America. Yeah. Anyway, he got evacuated too, but we got separated. Oh my god. Has gone to Brendan, and I'm at the Portage. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, but you've definitely contacted him. He's okay and all that. I'm sorry that y'all got separated. That's terrible. Yeah. I hope both of you guys are okay and that you get reunited sooner rather than later. I'm definitely thinking about you guys for sure. Radar type 1, blood on, cutscenes full screen, captions on, own view, normal, windowed, group versus linear. Let's do group. Let's try previous. Quick change. Back to this title screen. Exit. Cool.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
Okay.
The bright dot
So he has
in
a
the middle
bar
is you,
readily
Raiden.
available. That's good.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your
So
radar
you both
isn't
are
affected
like
by
pretty
the weather.
set up.
But
I
if you're
mean, you have
discovered
your
by an
woman
enemy,
only
you
spot,
won't be able to use
and he
it.
has his access
It gets
bar
jammed easily,
access.
I'm
That's
afraid.
Okay, so
It's
y'all are
all
doing
made from
okay.
currently existing
I'm happy to hear
technology.
that. Good.
You won't be able
Just
to use it in an
separated.
area with
You're not
strong
together,
harmonic
but you both have
resonance, so
nice
be careful.
amenities available to you.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available
Okay,
after touching the
that makes me
start
happy.
button.
I'm good. You're
How do I
glad
save
you guys
the
are having a
mission
little
data?
separate
I've set
vacations
aside a
by
proprietary
yourselves.
frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going
Rose.
on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data.
Believe it or
saving and
not, some
support.
people playing this game for the first
Foxhound
time
analyst that was supposed to
we're
take part in
definitely
this
still
mission was in
holding
an
out that you're
Rosemary
playing
was brought
as
in as a replacement.
Solid Snake in this game at this
And
point in the
according to
game.
the files,
Even
she
though
knows you better
it
than
sounds nothing
anybody
like
else.
Snake.
Rose may
There's
be
this
in the
Rose
service,
chick
but an
now
intelligence
involved.
analyst
She's
is
calling
no
him
field
Jack.
officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for
Really,
this mission,
really don't
soldier.
want to be.
Colonel, I failed to see.
I know your VR
Yeah,
training
I'm
performance
glad.
in and
Well,
out.
and hey, you know,
But
silver
sometimes
lining.
that's
You're getting
not
some alone
enough.
time with
You're
with
familiar
Sam.
with the Shadow Moses incident?
Eventually, you guys are going to
No,
be
I covered it
reunited,
in
you and
VR.
Jackie.
If there's a
Yeah, let's give
crucial
it some time.
tactical
It's
detail
all
that
gonna
case
turn
taught
out
us,
well.
it was the power
I
of the
hope.
operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Oh my god.
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
She's constantly
Isn't there?
I
asking
can't
you
remember.
questions.
I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
So a lot of people didn't like this game because of Rose. I mean, I kind of get it, but like, you know, I mean, she's like
Raiden, the enemy sentry is
the
regaining
emotional heart
consciousness.
of the story.
Be
I don't
careful,
know.
Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives.
Let's just say that.
You must stay out of sight.
Also, possibly an AI, but we'll get to that later. Oh shit.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Okay, I don't know if he saw me. I hope he didn't. Okay, good. I'm just gonna hide here. Rose is hilarious. She kind of is, actually. You're pretty good. You know what?
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Cherry. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Just run for it. And here is the big reveal. 11-year-old me still holding out for playing as Solid Snake.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
I mean, some people were still holding out for Solid Snake until this very moment.
The hero of Shadow Moses?
Where it's like, that's not Solid Snake.
Changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky
Snake's
high.
dead.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
Did you say nerd?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
Hold on.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
There's a certain
the big shell is
button I
comprised
can
of
hit
shells
to hear
1
when
and
Raiden's
2.
thinking.
Each unit consists of a central core and
Don't
6
remember what it
struts
was, though.
surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
You know, I said I would keep playing till about 2 p.m. It is already 1:30. I didn't think it would take this long for me to actually get to some gameplay stuff. Watch, I'm gonna get interrupted but via codec once again. By the way, this is where you need to go to crawl. And okay, no, I don't need to answer that. That's fine. I'll answer that one. Fine.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
All right. All right. Let's see.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
What's this? The node.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Oh, hold on. Thanks for the Diamond Dog government for funding us the Diamond Dog government for funding us $600 each in covering our hotels. Oh yeah, well, I'm glad that they're doing at least that for you during an evacuation. That's awesome. Good. A little bit extra cash never hurt either. Okay, so from here they really don't tell you like exactly what to do, right? So like, I mean, I could potentially go anywhere at this point. Go back up to the roof, beat up that other sentry. Could mess with this guy. Do I have a map available? I sure do. Okay. So we can go to strut B. Strut F. I don't think there's really any need for... going to strut B is probably the most direct thing for the story. Strut B... If I try to remember... Okay, so I'm pretty sure... Strut F is the warehouse. Okay, strut F is like... There's like supplies in there. I might go to strut F real quick first. I don't have key cards or anything, but I think there might be something for me to grab in strut F, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do that real quick. Let's avoid the cipher.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV.
Oh, nice, good stuff.
It will alert enemy personnel.
So it's like per person.
Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond.
Ah, dang it. Okay. So, I accidentally canceled out of the audio for that codec call. But basically he told me to go get the strut AB connecting bridge, I believe. Yeah, the AB connecting bridge. As quickly as possible. First, though, I'm gonna snoop around this warehouse. Because I'm pretty sure I can get that right off the bat, M9, so that I actually have something to defend myself with. Even if it's just a tranquilizer gun. Yeah, definitely a good thing to go there first. So in this game, you're actually really supposed to go to the the BC connecting bridge, I believe, first, and then you're kind of just going around until you get all the way to F, and that's when you finally get the M9. So you could potentially go a good chunk of the early part of this part of the game without having any weapon. It's not that hard, but you know, I wanted to make sure I got it. Make my life a little bit easier. Also, is this chaff? Certainly is. See, there's always chaff grenades nearby whenever Colonel or whomever is mentioning, oh, you can get past the security camera with chaff. You know, so you just gotta find it, you know. It's good to do. Good to have. Alright. But now... Also, instead of... Oh my god! Instead of a dive roll, Raiden does a sweet aerial. Like, sweet aerial cartwheel thing. Anyway. Yep, got my trank gun. A little bit more of a challenge to just go straight for the main objective, but
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge.
Wanted to go ahead and get the M9 first.
On course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Okay.
Hanging?
So he's gonna give you a tutorial on how to hang off of a ledge like that.
Button to clear the railing
and just another way to get around enemies. So I'm just gonna skip the rest of that. Since I got the M9, I'll just do that. So what he kind of wants you to do is just like do one of these, hang off the edge, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy past until you get past the guy. Shimmy, shimmy, but we have the M9, so we're gonna abuse that. I mean, if it's in the game, why not use it, right? Some would argue that it's kind of ruined. Oh, this next part is nuts, actually. So let's quiet up and check this out. This is definitely giving that one hallway in Metal Gear Solid 1. I'll let y'all watch this. This is actually a pretty cool one. We're gonna need a Pong Shot coffee mug to wake up. You know, maybe I should actually make that. Pong Shot coffee mug.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
So Raiden didn't witness hardly any of that. But since all the commotions died down, he's checking it out. This game is insane, and I love it so much. Okay, so we had arms possessed with ghosts. And now literal vampires. Game rules.
What are you?
Looking forward to those Pong Shot first care packages, limited edition. Yeah. We'll be sending them out pretty soon, hopefully.
Or rather, 6.
You know, maybe I should put it in as a Patreon reward. If you give me $50, I will mail you a mug and a T-shirt, and that's the care package. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. Ah, the dude with such a gravelly and distinct voice just told me to get down. Get down! Bow, bow. I don't know if this next part has any music. It might.
Where is he?
I'm not sure. I can't hear the music, but
Strange smell.
I'm hoping it sounds good. I can't tell though.
You smell like.
I need a 2XL man's shirt. It's a good pajama for me to sleep in. You know what? Heck yeah. Once I actually have shirts, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Queen.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yeah.
It's very quiet. Okay.
What I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Now I can hear it. It is very quiet. Okay. We'll work on that gag later.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin.
Iroquois Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. You're Solid Snake. No, I'm not Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
But he has one of those sea roaches on him.
Have I seen you before?
Nope. Not once ever. Ever.
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the
Some
Army's
background.
Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right?
Tactical ID
Any
deployment.
field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Look at all those snakes.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
The Omega Force trying to capture Jonesy. My team didn't survive those zombies encounter, but it's the state of the defense going around. Okay, I appreciate you trying to retrieve Jonesy.
A new captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR.
I hope you see a pattern here. It's
one of the members of
cutscene,
Dead Cell.
codec call, lore dump, cutscene, lore dump.
President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions.
Lore dump,
the unit
lore
would
dump
launch unannounced
animatic.
assaults on government
or
complexes
some
for the ultimate
slideshow or
terrorism
whatever.
simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
Yep.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Sherry, don't we owe you a cigarette? Or was that,
Take this, too.
I forget. I forget her name already.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is...
Jamie, that's right.
Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
Oh, there's a...
We need to get there.
There's
Can
an
you handle
item
it?
that you can find pretty early on and give it to Snake
Remember
at
my
this
frequency.
point, and it changes
It's
something in the future in the
141.80.
end game. But
141.80. Got it.
Okay.
I've been briefed on
Totally
this
forgot
plant's
about it.
layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your
Dude,
name?
yeah, I remember that day. It was so much fun. I'm so glad that y'all checked it out. It was a
Raiden.
It was a that was we were playing Resident Evil 4.
Makes up for the boring one my
And
parents
it was
gave me.
like, oh, who's this Sherry person? Sherry Birkin.
Maybe
That's
I'll
so
find
cool.
out
That's a Resident
someday.
Evil thing. And then all of a sudden there's Jamie and Jackie all in the chat. It was great. Good times, dudes.
You're pretty good.
Okay. So, cool thing. So the item I was talking about earlier, let's go ahead and grab the node real quick. We have the radar for this area. A couple things. So the item I was talking about is you can get a shaver, like an electric shaver, that you can give to Snake during that cutscene. And he will use it eventually, and at the end of the game, he'll have a clean-shaved face, a la Metal Gear Solid 1. And instead, but if not, he'll just be rocking a short beard, like you.
Think you can shoot that thing?
Also a fun little thing. He's taken a nap, but is very perceptive of Raiden, whatever the heck Raiden's doing. But you can just put him back to bed. He'll be all right. another codec call.
Jack,
Danielle
it's
was
me.
there.
Everything
She
okay, Rose?
misread
Don't you need to
the
save the mission
message.
data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Message Louise asking Leon for a smoke. Oh yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, it was one episode that it was one of the streams that I just had Danielle there for no reason. she was in the area and was like, "Hey, do you want to be a guest?" And yeah, that was a fun stream. I'm glad we got to do that way back when. Let's go ahead and save, because why not? I'm just gonna... yeah, I'll save here. I'll do a new save. Yeah, that's right.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Okay, and finally we're done with all of the codec calls, the cutscenes, and other stuff. Anyway, oh, guess what? We're gonna go out this door and there's gonna be more cutscene. Cutscenes. Oh boy, I love this game. It's so fun. The story's great. Here we go. Here we go. There's more.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I could probably beat this game in one sitting, but...
Come, put me out of my misery.
Save some for next week, you know?
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
I'm trying to pull up the calendar. Here we go. Well... When does this game come out? On the 27th or the 28th? Well, we technically have 2 weeks until the new game comes out, or the remake game comes out. So, I mean, we can stretch this out as much as we want.
Ready grenades!
Solid Delta... There, that's how it doesn't give you the release date.
A dud!
August 26th. At least that's what's telling me here. August 28th. Okay. So that's gonna be a Thursday in 3 weeks.
Today is another bad day.
So I guess we'll start streaming that on the 30th.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
In the meantime, enjoy this cutscene. This part is also, I loved this game back in 2011, 2001, 2002. Because there was back-to-back scenes that were just super cool, like this, and then the vamp scene, which is also pretty neat. It's like an action movie. This game rules. This game rules. We missed one of the meme moments of this game. A dud. That one guy said. A dud. A dud.
so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Yeah, one day I'll give Jamie that cigarette. One day. Ryan was like, what the heck is that?
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Okay, so now after all of that, we're moving on to Strut C. You know, we could move on to Strut C. That is the next. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that's going to kick off the next part of the game. I think I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna probably call it a day here in just a couple minutes. Let's real quick. I'm gonna drop a quick save. Let's see. Save Rose.
What's up, Jack?
I'd like to save Rose. Davey. So we're gonna save right. Yeah, let's override that one. Doesn't really matter. So save right here. I'm just gonna walk around around the shell.
Are you okay?
Real quick, the
Yes,
big shell.
Thank you.
And
it
then
really scared me at first,
call it a
but
day.
I think I've gotten used to it.
We'll continue
I'll
later.
be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as
we'll
I can
hear out
count
Rose
on
real
you.
quick.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
This game is kind of like a soap opera, but also an action thriller and sci-fi thriller. This game is a lot. It has a lot of stuff. It's a lot. This game's a lot. Anyway, I'm not gonna go right for the objective. I'm just gonna go kind of run around real quick. Just to... This guy's still asleep? Okay. No, I keep missing the appropriate time to jump. Well, anyway, this is Metal Gear Solid 2. I am excited to continue playing this. Hopefully next time when we... start the game, we'll actually have a little bit more time to continue playing. Yeah, I'll start at 10 o'clock. Kind of want to be able to start it when I can. Uh-oh. 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 Wow, I immediately... Oh my god, they're immediately here. But yeah, started at my usual time, 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Dude, immediately the guards were out there shooting me. Jeez. Very efficient security system. Okay. Also really nowhere for me to hide. Oh, a bunch of level 3. Probably duck down. Well, anyway, while I'm just kind of waiting out the clock here over in the corner of Strut F, I think I'm just going to call it a day. This has been fun. It's been good here hanging out with you people. Shout out to Agency, who's here since before the stream even started, dropping comments. Great guy, I love that guy. Jude, thank you for hanging out with us today. Sherry, good hanging out with you, reminiscing. Glad you and Jackie are safe and hope you guys get reunited soon. I am Chris from Pong Shot First. I hope you all have a fantastic day and an even better weekend, and I will see you next time for more Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Alright. Have a good one.